welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, the 100% walkthrough. My name is Alderson, and today we will be tackling Ganon's castle. In the last episode, Ganon captured Zelda in some kind of giant purple rupee, and so it's up to us to go to Ganon's castle over here to go rescue her. Before we be going to Ganon's castle, which there is no bridge at the moment, we'll have to go over here. There's a gold Skulltula. This is the 100th gold Skulltula in the game. Now you could get this gold Skulltula as soon as you get the hookshot, but I like to save it as the last gold Skulltula because it's right next to Ganon's castle. Now, we will be getting our reward for that Skulltula in a few minutes, but first, what will Navi say?
We have to save Princess Zelda from her imprisonment in Ganon's castle. Well, where do you think we are, Navi?
To Rauru the Sage. We six will gather our power to create a bridge to the castle where Ganondorf dwells. The castle's keep, which is known as Ganon's Tower, is protected by 6 evil barriers. Bring down the 6 barriers and save Princess Zelda. You can only do this if you have all the medallions. If you awaken all the sages, then the bridge, then they make this bridge. And Link apparently needs to go down and smell it for some strange reason. And so we'll enter Ganon's castle. Just run past these BMOs into this room right here. This is the main room. That is Ganon's tower. We want to access that, but to do that we need to break these barriers, these 6 evil barriers. And the first one we want to do is the shadow barrier. Each barrier represents a temple that we entered. There is also a light barrier, but there is no Temple of Light, although in the beta there used to be a Temple of Light. But right now we want to take out the light click out there, and this skull. Just kill the enemies. Because the reason why we want to do the shadow barrier first is because we'll find the golden gauntlets in here. If we shoot this right here, and also if we keep our hover boots on. Now I'm gonna go find out what this chest has because I forgot, and it could be something important. But there are no small keys. Well, yeah, it's something not important. But there are small keys, but not in this shadow barrier. So just, you know, like the torch up. Use our hover boots to get across these platforms. We want to come over here. And come over here. And I fell like an idiot. And I start the beginning. There we go. Now if we use our long shots to make our way back up to the chest, then inside this chest we will find the golden gauntlets. You found the golden gauntlets. Now you can feel even more power coursing through your arms. Grab with A and lift stuff up. These gauntlets look really cool. Now we want to make our way to that platform. It looks a bit long, but if we turn on what's it called, the lens of truth, there's a small path here, which actually would be easier to cross if we had our normal boots on. But I'm just gonna use the hover boots because, you know, I keep using them all the time. And now it's simple as just take out your hookshot and hookshot to the torch right there, just like that. And through this door to here. Now, to break the evil barriers, what we need to do is take the light arrows that we got last episode and use them on that source of evil or whatever it is. It will break, and then input appears. The shadow barrier is dispelled. Please save the princess. Pretty straightforward. We have 1 down, 5 to go. Now we'll be making our way back to the entrance of the castle. Because if we come out here to near where the gold Skulltula is, now that we have the golden gauntlets, we want to come back here. There's this huge obelisk that with the golden gauntlets, we can lift it up. And Link just tosses it behind like a football. The golden gauntlets are so powerful. And Link is already strong, so they just bolster his strength. But we'll come in here to reveal the 6th and final Great Fairy. This Great Fairy is in the exact same spot as the other Great Fairy that gave us Din's Fire. But I doubt they're the same Great Fairy.
Recommendation, I am the Great Fairy of Courage. I'm going to enhance your defensive power. Receive it now.
And so, our hearts now have a white outline, and what this means is that, we'll see what it means in a moment, she'll explain it to us. Our defensive power is enhanced.
Your defensive power has been enhanced. Damage inflicted by enemies will be reduced by half.
So basically, an attack that deals 2 hearts will now deal just 1 heart. And this is very useful because the final boss, Ganon, he can deal quite a bit of damage to you. So right now, we want to, because later on we're going to want some potions. So right now, I'm going to empty this blue fire, which I don't know why I still have it. So right now, we want to quickly warp to Kakariko Village. This is prep for the final boss fight, because in the final boss fight, you use light arrows a lot, and they cost a lot of magic, so we would want some potions. Now, we could get regular old green potions, but there is a special potion that we could buy, which would basically give us all of our health and magic back. And it's nighttime, so I don't know if the shop is actually open. If we come right around here, right down here, no, right here, yes. If we come right here, ouch. Yes, if we open this, then we reveal the potion shop. This potion shop.
Ultimate potion.
How about 100 rupees? So we want to buy 4 of these because we have 4 bottles. And the ultimate blue potion. It's a blue potion. Drink it with C to recover your life, energy, and magic power. Very useful, especially against the final boss. Now, we're pretty much flat broke. We only have 100 rupees. But we can easily go fill up our rupees now. If we come to the House of Skulltula, after gain 100, Skulltulas, then this guy will be cured. Since you've destroyed 100 spiders of the curse on me has been broken. Thank you. Here is a token of my appreciation. Please take it. So he'll give us a huge rupee, and then if we come back in here, he'll give us another one. This creates very easy infinite money. But it's for the most part useless because by this point of the game you'll have so much money and you just don't really need this. But I'm just going to do this so I'm full on rupees, I guess. Also to show it off, because I never do this. But there we go. Now let's go to Ganon's castle. So here we are back in Ganon's castle. Now I'm just going to take care of the things as we go across the room. You don't have to do them in any specific order. And we already took care of the shadow barrier. So right here is the forest barrier. If we just use Din's fire, we will kill the Wolfos, or just hurt it. But the whole point was to light those torches. Let's kill that guy, and then a chest will appear. But the door is not unlocked. And what's inside this chest though? Oh, okay. I don't know why there's 5 rupees in there. But what we want to do is activate fire arrows and miss. Light that. Wait, what? Oh, all the torches have to be lit up. There we go. Once all 5 torches have been lit, the way to go has been opened. And here is what, like, you know how the Forest Medallion has that kind of wind thing attached to it? Well, this is actually why. I mean, like, this is more wind than forest. This is more like a phrase to the, not phrase. I can't speak today, but this is more like, it's paying homage to what the Forest Temple was supposed to be. It was supposed to be a wind temple. I messed up. Okay. It's not a big deal, not a big deal. Just want to take the silver rupees and come down here and then turn around, use our hook shot. We need to be careful. We need to be very careful. There's a Beamos here. I usually kill it, although you don't have to kill it. There we go. Because then you can access this right here. We'll wait until the fan is done doing its thing. Actually, we could just go. Because if it blows us off, we can quickly put on our iron boots to avoid being knocked off. The last one is right here. And we do not want to fall off. We need to be very careful. There we go. Open the door to reveal the forest barrier. And inside each pot is usually magic or arrows or health or something. There we go. So each barrier just takes a couple minutes, takes like 2 or 3 minutes to complete, but there are 6 of them. So we have 2 down, 4 to go. Now we'll continue to go counterclockwise, I guess. It doesn't matter what order you do it in, as I said before. We'll enter this, which is the water... It's for the water temple, but oddly enough, it's the... Let's kill this guy. Oh, and I just made a mistake. I just made a big mistake, because you need blue fire, and I just poured mine out a couple seconds ago. So I'll have to waste a potion. It's only 100 rupees, you know, whatever. And I don't need all 4. 3 is plenty. In fact, I only need 1 or 2 at most. So I'll just collect some blue fire. Very expensive mistake I made, but it doesn't really matter. We'll just pop the blue fire here, melt the red ice. Now we're gonna want to take some more fire with us, because in the next room, we're gonna need it. And Link is just casually glitching right to the icicle. We'll just pop into this door. And now we have a time limit to complete this ice puzzle. Hold on, yes. We want to push this block this ways. And then this ways. Into the hole. So now we can push this block. Come on, Link. Link, seriously. Yes, push this block this ways. Come to its right, push it this ways. This pot has a fairy, by the way. It always has a fairy, which I don't need. And now we'll push this block straight into that little corridor over here, this little tiny slot where it's supposed to go. We'll climb it up. Put on our fire. And beyond it is a rusted switch, which we can take care of with the Megaton Hammer. I like it how we can take care of, like, Ganon's castle makes use, you have to make use of, like, every single item you have. Now we have a limited time before we enter the room. They give you plenty of time, and I've never actually run out of time, which is a good thing, I guess. Now we'll shoot the barrier, and now we are halfway through. The water barrier is dispelled. Hurry up. Moving on, this one over here is the shadow barrier, which we already took care of, and so now we'll have this barrier right here, the fire barrier.
Others say it's so hot, blah blah blah.
Yeah, but we have so much health. We've got 2 minutes to take care of this, so we'll just get that. It's another silver rupee puzzle. Now this platform here, it'll start to fall slowly if you have your normal boots equipped, but since I have my hover boots equipped, and okay, I thought the fire was going to do more than that. We'll just collect the silver rupee and then get back on this platform, which, yes, if you have your normal boots on, it will fall. So having the hover boots on is very handy. Which come over here, and we'll find another obelisk for us to lift. And that creates a platform for us, which we will be using in a second. We just come over here. You know, watch out for this guy, who isn't too much of a threat. But then we got this torch slug. There's a quick attack, and another attack, and then another one, I guess. And now we want to use our hover boots here to get over here and then quickly get back. And I always fail at that point. I always fall down. But it's okay because the rupees have been gathered. The door has been unlocked. So it's just a matter of us walking across here and using our long shot to get to this area, to this platform, and go through the door. And that was just one room. Some of these barriers are one room, some of them are multiple rooms. Some of them are like 2. I think the light one is 3, actually. So we'll just go through this. We'll shoot the barrier. And now we have completed 4 out of 6. The fire barrier has been dispelled. Hurry up, brother. So now we have the light barrier and the spirits left to go. We'll be taking care of the light one next, it looks like, and this is the final obelisk in the game that you can lift. There are only 3 in the entire game. And just, you know, the rocks just sink through the floor. But very, very casually. Like, I just find that kind of weird and funny at the same time. But we'll go through this door, and there are invisible enemies. If we use our lens of truth, we will find that there are keys and the such in this room. Using our hookshot or bow and arrows, we will be able to easily take care of these guys. There we go. Now, don't open any of the outside chests. They either contain hearts or whatever. They're useless, or they'll freeze you. So just don't bother with them. Just collect the one in the middle and continue on. This is the final time in the game where we will be playing our Ocarina. And we'll play Zelda's Lullaby, the first song we ever learned. So, if we play Zelda's Lullaby, this chest will appear with a small key. This is pretty pointless because you could just have the door unlocked, like unlock if we play the song, but whatever. We'll just open the door to the third room. This room has these rolling boulders, and it's a small room. I don't really like this room a whole lot. It's another silver rupee puzzle. The best way to take care of this room is to take it clockwise or counterclockwise. And just be careful, be careful, be careful, be careful, be careful. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. There was another rupee here. That opens the door, and then we'll just wait till the boulders move out of the way and to go through this door. Now, this is fake. There's a wall master here. We want to go through this fake wall to this room. And we'll just shoot the light barrier. The light barrier is dispelled. Hurry! One more barrier, and then we'll be able to climb Ganon's tower. So, the final barrier is the spirit barrier, and it has this room where yet another silver rupee puzzle. There are so many of these later on in the game. Yeah, let's just collect it. You know, you could, like, use your brains and kill the Armos. Not kill. Move the Armos. But, oh wait, with this Beamos is hogging up one of the silver rupees. So, a simple bomb and then another bomb will take care of him. There we go. And now we can use our hook shot to access this rupee just like that. And then the final one is over here. Ouch. There we go. Opens the door. Moving on. Let's take care of these torch slugs right quick. Let's just focus on one at a time. Now, this is the only time in the game you will be using bomb chews. You will actually have a use, like a reason to use bomb chews. If we spin attack, or at least just hit that chest, then another chest will appear with bomb chews in it. So let's just collect them, I guess. That contains 20 bomb chews, but we want to line this up properly. Basically, we want to hit that switch. The only way to hit it, though, is to launch a bomb chew. Let's watch. It goes up, over the gate, straight to the switch. That unlocks the door. That is the only puzzle you actually need bomb chews for, which is kind of dumb in my opinion. I wish you needed them more. Same with the ice arrows. You don't need the ice arrows at all. But in this instance, we're going to be using fire arrows because above us there is a web. If we shoot the web, it burns, and then light will appear. And then, I believe it's this sun. No, it's not. Well, then a wall master's going to come down and try to snatch us, but if we just run around, we'll be fine. A jump attack will take care of it, and we'll try again. I believe it's this one then. Or okay, I think it's actually random, because it's almost always this one over here. Whatever, if you just keep trying, you'll eventually get it. Come on, put the sword away, please. Thank you. Okay, it's not that one. Apparently it's this one, which... It never was that one. Every single time I played the game, it was this one, right here. Okay, whatever. But come on, get it. There we go. That unlocks the door. And let's go speak to Naburu and break the spirit barrier. Before we do that, let's just smash these pots for a little bit of magic, which I can't collect. And then probably some Deku nuts for some reason. That bursts open, revealing Naburu. The spirit barrier is dispelled. Hurry up. So, with all the barriers gone and dispelled, now we all have access to Ganon's tower. So now we'll have access to Ganon's tower, but that looks very scary. You see that black? That's the door to something. Oh yes, it's the door. That's the escape route later on. We'll find out next episode. But that looks like some kind of freaky character. But anyways, I'm going to end the episode off here right before we enter Ganon's tower. Please subscribe. Check out my Discord. And if you are subscribed, just turn on notifications so you can catch tomorrow's episode, which we will be taking on the Evil King himself. I am Alderson, signing out.